Aloha and welcome. I'm Fade Panther, and this is Lost in Random. This is going to eventually take the place of Batman Arkham series for the limited time that I can. This was a pain to actually set up because EA is fucking dumb. But on a positive side, they still do allow this game to be purchased and quote-unquote played through Steam. However, the reality is you don't actually play it through Steam. What you end up doing is it logs you into your EA account. You know, EA's fucking dumb. They occasionally have good games, though, so I am hoping this is that. I'm probably not going to do a big hour-long episode. We'll see how things go. Everything should be fine because my past settings and everything. I loved the look of this game.
Long ago, in a land you might remember from your dreams, the power of randomness was celebrated by all. Those with dice would roll them to shape their destinies, and the bravest few would challenge each other in games of chance. Epic tournaments, in which their very lives would hang in the balance.
I'm guessing this is the tutorial.
Hurry! Get the energy!
Let's get that energy, Fortune!
Where's the time? Hold it! Come on! Watch this!
Okay.
Panther rules!
Panther fail! This is a challenge!
Having second thoughts?
Not on...
Watch out! No!
But that was in the era of the dice wielders. And like all eras, it too would come to an end, fading into legend and mystery.
As you just saw, the look of it is just really interesting. And I'm hoping it doesn't go the way of the other dice-based game I played, where I got really frustrated that things were not being consistent
Our
enough.
story begins later, in Wanecroft, a small village populated entirely by people who have never once been dealt a fair hand.
Attention, Wanners! I am the Queen, and my dark dice will decide your fate. Random rules! See that, Bernard? You're a sixer.
Oh, wow! I'm gonna live in the Queen's Dream Palace for the rest of my...
Nuh-uh, you're a dirty 3, doomed to a life of fighting and misery. That's cheating. Well, so is having an almighty dice, Snake Eye.
Stop, you guys. Wrap this up. We should really get going.
It's just a game, sis.
Even, I promised Mom and Dad to get you home.
The Queen! It's the Queen!
Hey, was that really necessary?
Come on, hurry up! Now we really have to run!
Odd, wait!
Stay behind, missus. We've got to run home and hide. Now!
Oh, I love the way this game looks. I hate that it's under EA, but man. Sort of reminds me of a mix of Psychonauts and Alice, American McGee's Alice.
Shoot it with this!
With this?
Ethan! That was... incredible!
Nothing to it, sis.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Random rules!
That's Nanny Fortuna. Works for the Queen, kidnapping children for her.
Kidnapping?
And so the Queen decreed that any child who had reached the age of 12 would be given the grand honor of rolling her one true dice, which would reveal to them their place in the world of random.
Check out this secret portal.
Bring me all of the children.
It's an old crawl space.
It works for us. Nice work, Bernie. Let's go.
For the Queen's wisdom is as wide as her power, which is infinite. Which makes it very easy for all of you to do what she said. Since she is and ever shall be correct. And though you may feel a twinge of emotion when you watch your children move to their new villages, ensure that you are feeling the correct emotion, which is joy. Joy that the Queen's plan for us is so grand. Joy that her one true dice has deigned to fix the fate of your offspring. And joy, yes, joy that today her representative, me, the Nanny Fortuna,
Just looks fucking awesome. Oh, and it also
Even,
has the
Maud,
feel
where
of...
have you been? We've been worried sick.
I'm sorry, Dad. I tried to.
There's no time. She'll be here any minute.
Quick, get down.
Happy birthday.
Oh, Even.
And I got a present for you.
It's so cute.
Make a wish.
They look like they're also from, like, the stop-motion animations,
And
like
the Queen
Box
said,
Trolls.
every child of 12 years shall throw this supreme dice, and so it was. For random is fair, random prevails, and random rules. Random rules. Be grateful, child, that the Queen herself is here for your special day. Now roll the dice, and let's see what kind of person you truly are.
It had been settled.
At least, she'll be a sixer.
Even!
Oh, no!
Stop it.
No, even
And so, Odd's destiny came to be living by the side of the Queen up in the Sixer's palace, where it was said all dreams came true. But Even's nightmare was just beginning.
Oh, it's getting achievements across both platforms. That's actually interesting.
Odd? Where are you?
Chroma aberration.
I'm coming for you, sis. Hold on, Odd.
I love this. This is nice and creepy.
Odd. I'm gonna find you, okay?
Excuse me.
Tell me where you are, Odd. Help me find you. Odd.
Anglerfish?
I'm here, sis. I'm coming, Odd. Odd.
More than a year had passed since her sister had been taken away from her, and in all that time, Even had never dreamed like that before. Even knew she was now awake, and knew this was the same house she'd lived in her entire life. But something seemed off. Something seemed different. Or was it simply that she had changed? A portrait of Uncle Jinx. It was said he'd sailed the 7 seas and then drowned in the 8th. A painting of Aunt Cordelia. She could play every single musical instrument in one cloth, which was impressive, but none of them well, which was markedly less impressive. An image of great-great-great-grandmother Waters. She was the woman who'd invented sliced bread, which made everyone very excited. Well, before then, they'd just taken great big bites out of loaves. An image of great-great-grandfather Peters. 200 years ago, he ate all his clothing to win a bet. Even supposed that was the reason this portrait stopped at the neckline.
Yeah.
Even's mother had always painted, and she'd share with Even the stories she'd hidden in her paintings. Wonderful tales of daring heroines and dashing adventure. She told her never to share these stories with the outside world. These stories might upset the Queen, and she had eyes and ears everywhere. Oh, it was still very late, or was it very early? And Even didn't want to wake her parents. Even's father never told her stories. He preferred reality to fantasy. The physicality of hammers and nails to the ephemeral mists of dreams and fantasy. These paintings showed stories Even's mother told her were safe to share because they were true. Or so she said. Like the story of the card makers of Five Town, who'd suffered a horrible fate.
I don't expect there to be many fanfare things happening because it's EA, but
The scariest painting Even's mother had ever made was of the Shadow Man, a mysterious figure who'd gobble up children who ventured too far from home. Even was too old to believe in such stories, or at least that's what she told herself. Although she'd been gone a year, so much in this house still reminded Even of her sister Odd. Others had told her the pain would fade, that her absence, which she felt every day, would one day simply disappear. Others had been wrong.
they're talking about much more than a single year, though.
Even stared at the toy, feeling the ground tilt beneath her. That was the exact same stuffed animal she'd given Odd on the night she was taken. Even knew her parents would be heartbroken when they woke and found her missing. But she had to go. She had to know. That glowing figure seemed to keep its distance from Even. When she got closer, it moved further away. It was leading her somewhere.
Oh, hello.
Easy there, Even. What are you doing out so darn late? You're running like the old witch Uma put a curse on you. Oh, darling. You're thinking about your sister, aren't you? I feel you, child. I do. But she's been gone now a year. Ah, that spark in your eye tells me you're not fooling around. I remember being your age once, I do. And I know how important imagination can seem. All right, I'll get out of your way. But don't tell your parents you saw me. Deal? You're quite welcome, young Miss Even. And stay away from the outskirts.
There's no reason to be ornery. Thank you, miss.
Wait up, please! Wait up!
This was Onecroft, the world in which Even and her small family lived. Like all Oners, they hauled junk for the cargo ships that came and went in the night. All this labor was done for reasons that were never clearly understood. The Queen willed it, and no one would dare oppose her, and that was enough for everyone. Everyone, that is, except Even.
Ooh, okay. You look exactly like the dad. That's fair.
You seem like you're looking for something, kid. I thought I recognized you. You're Odd's sister, right? Did the big roll a year ago, if I recall. She's in the Queen's care now, kiddo. There's nothing any of us can do.
That's what you think.
That it is. But I didn't get this far by chasing after ghosts, and I recommend you do the same, Even. Go on home. Your parents will be worried.
Oh, okay, cool. It was glowing, so I shot it. Even though you can't really interact with a whole
You
lot,
saw it, didn't you? There it was again.
as I was saying, even though you can't interact with a whole lot, this place looks absolutely awesome.
None shall enter the docks tonight by order of Her Majesty. Random rules.
Come on!
Well, whatever that spirit wanted, it seemed to involve bringing even here. But why?
Hello, Mr. Fox. Or are you a wolf? I guess we'll find out, won't we? That be a wolf.
Big city life. Oh, must be so glamorous to be so cosmopolitan. So, you ever wonder what life's like in the other zones? Big city life. Oh, must be so glamorous to be so cosmopolitan. So, two-sided. The glory of battle, yours for the taking. I could be a hero. Before the war, it was a sight to behold. Now, though, after the Queen ruined it trying to find those awful rebels, it's so dreadful there. I hear everyone works so hard there. It's where the magical cards used to be made, you know. Oh, it must be so wonderful there. Be recognized as the best of us. I wasn't born here, you know. I was born in Forberg. Only I turned 12 and the Queen came and made me rule. Rolled myself a one. She told me I was born in the wrong town, and now I'm here. And I'll never get back there again. It doesn't have to be equal to be fair. That's what my mom always used to say. Before she... before I... well, it's, ancient history now. The Queen works in mysterious ways, and it's up to us to follow her rules. Random rules. I still remember how I felt rolling that dice, knowing what was about to happen. And when it landed on one, gosh. I don't think it's the sort of thing I'll ever forget. By the dice, I'm haunted enough already. I don't need more of them. See you around, kid.
That was interesting for a random NPC. Pink. God, it looks so amazing. I'm worried it's going to be taking up a lot of room on my hard drive from the recording.
That strange figure, even knew that her fate was changing, that her future was suddenly filled with unknowns, and she also had the distinct feeling that she wouldn't be back home for quite some time.
Oh. Hello. Poor thing. Okay. Reward. Mysterious playing cards. These playing cards are beautifully painted, and, in some angles, they even seem to glow a faint blue. Reward. Pips! Some curious little peep creatures with 2 legs hopping around in a glass jar. Okay.
Even could barely make out what the ghostly figure was. It was beautiful, inscrutable, and there seemed to be a sorrow to her.
The harbor.
There was no time to think. Even was either going home to her parents without answers and with even more questions than before, or she was getting on that boat. She felt a pull, beckoning towards something new.
Oh, those are some nice cards you have there, kiddo. You find them yourself? Well, heck, let me take a look. Maybe these old papers will notice something you haven't. Suit yourself, missy. I ain't gonna force you into doing anything you don't want to. Oh, but before you go, a word of warning. Be careful out there, missy. Tonight's the night the junk collectors come. His boat's here, and the guards over there don't let nobody close. The harbor's hiding secrets tonight, missy.
Portions of my brain are like, I get that he's supposed to be like the friendly tutorial person, but I'm not gonna let him like take a look at the cards.
They load up the boats with junk and take it to other areas at random. Though what for, I can't rightly say. Nobody who knows is willing to say, and nobody else can see for themselves. Everyone just keeps their heads down and does their job. Except for me. I don't do any of it. I'll never work for that rotten queen. Safe travels.
I have no idea what those are, what those do. I'm pretty sure I used the money at some point to buy cards, upgrades, or something along those lines, but I'm not sure. Oh, hello. But it makes tinkly sounds, and I like money sounds. Whoop. Okay, that's where you... Neat. And money. Reward. A storybook page. An illustrated page from an old, forgotten storybook. Collect and read them in Evan's binder. No. Don't take the chance. Awesome. I like the puzzle elements so far. I see you. I see you. I see it. Haha! Ooh, and... There we go. Every collectible I've seen, I have gotten. Ooh, I need to slow the spinning around. Excuse me. Oh yeah, this is just straight up, no, you can't go this way.
No, 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 no. You don't get to come here. This is Marvis's spot. You get your own.
Just checking around for more of the breakables. Eh. Okay.
Now, go away. What do you think I'm doing here? We're all trying to hide, kid. Now leave. This is Herman's hidey hole. My little stowaway chamber, my realm of adlubescence that you're not invited in. It's my ticket out of this muddy town. It means something that's delightful, like my room here. Wow. You really are just a kid, huh? Well, guess what? I myself was a kid once. Kid Herman. And now I'm adult Herman, and I'm getting out of here. Now go find your own spot. There are no... Come on. There's got to be other spots. Go find them. Oh, for the love of... Fine. You little guilt tripper. I'll let you in. Oh, but before I do, we got ourselves some house rules. 1, be quiet. 2, don't touch anything. And 3, be quiet and don't touch anything.
Sucks that they didn't give the voice actress more lines to work with. He said be quiet and don't touch anything, so...
Well, the moment she'd let herself think about it, even realized she was actually exhausted. Tonight alone, she'd seen a ghost, run away from home, and boarded a ship traveling somewhere deep into the unknown heart of random. Would she ever return? It didn't matter. Odd was the only thing that mattered. With her sister's name on her lips, Even fell into a deep slumber.
I am going to test the autosave functionality of this game and end it here. I will catch you all in the next episode, which there will be more after I'm done with Batman. Until then, though, have fun, be safe, and aloha.